I know going to practice with your child is a big no-no, but would you go or would you not go? Because today, of all days, I accidentally spilt some of my breast milk for my son, and we have practice every other week for this show, and I couldn't make enough milk in time to actually leave him at home. Well, not at home, but with my mother. That being said, I had to make the decision to either bring him with me or put him on formula, or I could have just stayed home in general. Now, as a person of my profession, I do not think it looks good for a person just not to show up or to have to text last minute and say they're not showing up. See, as you can see beside me on my right is my son. He spent most of the time sleeping, and he is very low maintenance. Now, if my son was screaming off his head, if he did not relax very often, no, I wouldn't have brought him. But because I know my limits and know his limits, I went anyway with him. As you can see, there are times I actually do walk without him. He is sitting in a chair, sometimes just watching me. Sometimes he is sleeping. Both being said, if the door is open, I didn't have a lot of people in between me and him in sight. I knew exactly what my son was doing and what he was sleeping or awake, and I still walked in practice as if normal. Now, the person running this show, she felt uncomfortable with me walking with my son due to the fact that he is an infant and I'm wearing heels. For me, on a normal day basis, I actually wear heels because I enjoy wearing my heels. They don't really hurt my feet like that because I have been modeling for years. And these practices are maybe 2.5 hours long. That being said, I actually felt totally comfortable walking with my son. If you look in the background on the right, I actually have my holster with me. That being said, I could have strapped him to me, but she didn't feel comfortable with it. That being said, do you think that was a good thing, a bad thing? How do you feel about it? Obviously, only she can tell what her feelings are. And yes, I took breaks to feed my son. Obviously, you can see on the right. And as you can see in the left clip, you saw me look back at him quite often. Now, would you rather a performer just not show up to practice, or would you rather them show up even if they have to bring their child with you? Obviously, you do not want that all the time. I wouldn't want that all the time because you are losing some bit of focus when it comes down to it. That being said, would you rather them show up or not? That is your opinion. You can leave it down in the comments below for future reference, so that way I just know. Now, this is just for positive, for people to know and people to understand. I do not want people jumping on anybody else. I don't want nobody jumping on me. I just want your opinion in the nicest way possible. So that way people will know for future reference. Yes, I am using myself as an example. Yes, I'm putting myself on the stake. Because there are moms out there that want to pursue their dreams just like me. So I want y'all to be able to see through my steps, and hopefully it will help you get to yours maybe just a little bit faster. As you can see, I'm running towards him because I don't want to distract anybody else from practice or anything. Because of my child, I keep him as quiet as absolutely possible. Usually when he fuzzes, he's hungry. It is what it is. That being said, I am about to practice my legs and poses because my son is awake. I don't want to go that far and everybody else is practicing. So practice when you can, even in the hardest of situations. But anyways, I hope you learned something and I hope to see you later.